We're excited to complete our stair railing project, but first, we find out the inspector is on his way and we realize we still have one item left to complete.
Emergency!
And then panic sets in. After the inspector checks on our electrical, the inspector is here. We set off to finish our stair railing, but the pace isn't moving the way we'd hoped.
God, this takes forever.
But we keep chipping away and making small progress and finally hit our stride.
Like real deal construction workers. We're just gonna be like, bam, 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 and we're gonna get it done.
Follow along and watch us complete our stair railing, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the first thing we need to do is?
Take that, unclamp that piece
No.
and cut it.
The first thing we need to do is we gotta put up that light in the closet because I just checked and I think it says the request from L&I has been taken. So there's a possibility that our final electrical inspection is happening today. So
You better get to work, man.
yeah. So we got to get that done real fast because they could be here any minute.
And we forgot that we had one more light to put up.
And then we're going to start working on doing this railing. But first things first, got to make sure we have all of our lights installed for this inspection. So I'm going to get to work, get that knocked out, and then back to our regularly scheduled program.
Do you feel like you're kind of on the Amazing Race right now and you have to get this light installed super fast?
A little bit. I'm gonna turn it on.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't need that this morning, Ryan.
Okay, crisis averted.
Yeah. I don't like that. Just coming out of the restroom, feeling all chill about the day,
Emergency!
and then panic sets in.
All right, let's see if we can make some progress on these stairs.
Okay.
Should try to decide what design we want the pickets to be. If we want to cut them off at the angle. If we cut them off at the angle, I think once we figure out the size, then we can just go through and cut them all at an angle.
Okay, I've got my hand on one up here.
Okay, I'm gonna take off the...
Okay, here comes the top.
Okay.
Loose.
I got it.
Three lines on it, so it's like pick a line.
Hi, come on.
The inspector is here.
Still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll start at the panel. Gotta get them close.
Yeah, exciting.
Okay, but that's got its own circuit.
Yeah, that was supposed to be dedicated for the ERV and then a dedicated for the...
Okay. Water heaters. We get into these weird overlaps where the code says everything in a laundry room is supposed to be arc fault and ground fault protected. So this room is kind of a laundry room by the definition
equipment room.
Having the laundry equipment in it.
Yeah.
I would maybe feel a little bit better about it if that were, instead of a duplex receptacle, just a single receptacle.
Okay.
So that's the only thing you can plug into that is the water heater.
Okay. I can swap that out.
Yeah, let's do that.
But it feels a little too far back, doesn't
Base
it?
plate. Base plates. you want a reinspection, or do you want me to just give you your sticker today?
If we can get our sticker today,
I'll just give you. I'm going to trust you to fix that. Base plates, make that a single.
Isn't that weird right there? Yeah.
Yeah. What about up here, maybe?
We're not super excited about the place.
Well, who put it there?
Yeah. Tell everyone your house is a self-build without telling them it's a self-build.
Okay, so electrical inspector just left and we didn't pass, but we got our sticker.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things we need to correct. We need to change an outlet from a double to a single, which I'm not sure if it was really necessary, but whatever, we'll make the inspector happy.
Yeah.
And that's it. So like we have our electrical final. So once we get these railings up on the inside and outside, we'll call for that inspection for our temporary occupancy.
One
Getting
step
close.
closer. One step closer.
Okay.
All right.
So we're past.
Uh-huh.
So now time to get
We
back.
celebrate.
Now it's time to get back to work on the stairs,
Okay.
I guess. But we can celebrate first.
Go eat
Maybe we
some
celebrate
lunch.
with lunch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go eat some lunch and then come back. And the kids have school later today. I was all like, in my mind, we were going to finish these stairs today. This is why I don't give dates to anybody anymore. We don't know how long it's going to take us. I do like it when this piece is in the middle more, but it's also one of those things where if it wasn't in the middle, I don't think I'd ever notice it once it's all put together, you know?
Well, do you think the picket looks weird where that is right now?
No.
Okay.
All right, now we have to put in 1,000,000 screws and make them look really nice. By we, I mean you.
Should just be going right in the middle of the post, right? Hey, this one's for all the money in the banana stand.
Oh, I saw it suck in. I don't see anything sticking out on this side. Were you nervous at all? Those
A little.
are really long screw. You could really mess that up.
Feels pretty secure.
So our first bottom rail, is that what it's called?
Yeah. God, this takes forever.
It only took us like 2 days to do one. So just we'll be done with this house in no time. When are you guys moving in? Stop asking that question. It's about the journey, everybody, not the destination. Or at least that's what I tell myself every single morning. This is stressful too. I thought this was just going to be a little easy job.
I don't know if we would have a job as stair installers. Nothing in trim is easy because it's the final.
It's the final product. Do-do-do,
That's why frame-
do.
that's why-
Change the tone quality there. Go a little minor. What's the song?
That's why framing is fun.
Yeah.
Because everything is fixable.
All right, we are kind of having a hard time with this project. I honestly thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. I bet it's gonna come together so fast. And it's not at all. And I don't know, we're just making a lot of stupid mistakes that maybe other people aren't gonna see, but we're gonna see, and I honestly think other people could see them. The other thing is that we do have cable railing for our outside deck. And we think we have too much. And if we do, we're going to put it in here. We're going to put it in here. So we're kind of having this like, we're putting so much work into this and then it might just turn into cable railing. But anyway, we're going to persevere. We're going to know that this is quite possibly temporary railing. And I think we got you guys caught up. So we're going to try to get now the top rails going across, so maybe we can see some spindles take shape. Ryan is out cutting that top rail into the sections that we need so we can fasten it. I don't think we'll get it fastened tonight because I have a work call that I have to hop on in about 15 minutes. So we're getting this done. And that way, the next day we walk into the build, these pieces are ready. I think we are done with the most complicated part of this project. So fingers crossed, the next steps go a lot faster.
All right, Sarah and I have got into the house. We had a little bit of computer and editing work to do this morning, and we're gonna really try to get the top rails to the stairs installed and maybe even try to get a picket or two in. We had some trouble yesterday, a lot of figuring, and just, it was a little hard to figure out how this stair railing was gonna go. We want it to be perfect. We want it to look good. So we're taking our time, but unfortunately that means that work is going pretty slowly. The way we left things yesterday was we had traced out the lines for that top picket, the top stringer, and now we just need to go cut those down a little bit smaller because it was a little long when we test fit it. And hopefully we can just get these two knocked out, screwed in, and start moving on to some pickets.
Pressure.
Yeah, don't mess up. We have some railings up. Now we just need pickets.
Yeah, it's finally happened.
Those ones are gonna go super fast. That one's still gonna be a pain in the butt. I feel like we got the hardest part of this done.
I agree.
And
I just hope that that statement is correct because that's also how I feel.
yeah.
But then I'm like, we always say the next part will be easier.
So we want it to be like probably have like a ½ inch of room like on the bottom. I don't think we want it to go like right there.
Okay.
Don't you think it should be like just a little bit up?
Yeah. Go too far. Come out the other side.
Okay.
First spindle.
It is. All right, last you guys saw, we were working on our railing up to our loft area upstairs. And we had got one of the pickets on there. We got a couple more on. And Sarah and I's big plan for today, our big goal, is to see if we can get all of the pickets up the stairs done. Maybe minus this little area because it's kind of a little complicated cut. But we're gonna be like little machine, like production workers, like real deal construction workers. We're just gonna be like bam, 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 and we're gonna get it done so we can move on to doing more railing outside. But all right, so we're gonna get to work and see if we can get it done. All right, 2 more for us. All right, I think we're on to the next panel. I think it looks pretty good.
Good.
3/4, 3 3/4.
No baby head is gonna pass through those spindles. I think it should be based on a toddler head.
Right.
Because they're the ones you gotta worry about.
$27.125. Thank you, Siri. 27.125 divided by 7 is 3.875.
Are we just gonna continue on and see what happens?
I mean, that's what the math says. The math says 35 3/4 minus 8 5/8 is 27.125. And then if we divide that by 7,
Then
then
you divide it by 7 or 6? Because 7 is the spaces, right?
yeah,
Okay.
and we get 3.875, which is less than 4.
Yeah. A baby's head won't fit through that. All right, we had to pause for a second to do the worst thing in the world.
Math.
Math. For all those kids watching, no kids are watching us. You need math someday if you decide to build a house.
The math be mathin', so gotta trust it.
Yeah, math doesn't lie. Okay, I am too high right now. Okay, that is looking perfecto now.
Yeah, you're all happy?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Last spindle for this section. And we have our stairs have pickets.
Yeah, just the stairs.
Just not the landing.
Don't be going on the landing getting crazy. Only the stair. This one is for all the money in the banana stand. Oh yeah.
Man. We did it!
So is it all good?
Yeah, because I mean, this is feeling like it's like tight against there.
Just meets code requirement.
Better than when you were freaking out earlier this week? Or the same?
No, I like it now. I mean, knowing that it's subject to change.
I mean, it is
Well,
kind of...
you know, I keep saying we're going to collect alder branches.
Yeah. Alder isn't very strong.
We're gonna do it after we're past inspection.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll ask you guys. We just went with the railing that came with our kit. We talked about doing cable railing, some other options. Because we're going to do cable railing for our outside deck.
Yes.
I think that's going to look cool. And we talked about doing it in here, but in the end, we just went with what came with the kit. So, curious to hear what you guys would have done if you were in our position.
And also, we do plan, or at least I plan, on staining at least like the posts a different color, doing something with the railing to either, I think, to make it stand out just a little bit more. So take that into consideration when you're giving your opinions. All right, we gotta go eat some lunch.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
16?
51 and 16. Yesterday we were able to get in here for just a quick little push session, and while we did that we actually got the spindles all done on this very top portion, and we got the 2 rails that go on the top and the bottom for those spindles to connect to all sanded and prepared for this next section right above us here. So we're getting those in right now, and those will be our last spindles that need to go on above. And then we also have just this last section here going up this smaller set of stairs before they turn. And we think we'll be able to get that done as well. And then the whole spindle outside railing is done, and we just need to mount the handrail that goes on the wall.
It looks like we just need to kind of push that down just a little bit.
Go down.
That's pretty perfect.
All right, the last ticket.
This one's for all the bananas in the banana stand. Because you can't trust your eyeballs. We did it! Woo! Hello! Welcome to my cabin. All right, we have completed the stair railing going all the way up. Now we just need to complete the portion that is on those lower stairs right before the stairs take a little turn. So we're getting that all taken care of so we can get that lower rail on, then the top rail. Then Ryan can do his mathin' and we'll know where our spindles go and we can put those up and we'll be done. So I just have to get everything from the top of the stairs and bring it downstairs. Are you telling me you finally got it up and the camera wasn't on?
Yeah? That's the way I roll.
You edit the videos every week, but when we're on the build, it's like you have no concept of the vlog. My toxic trait is I have a vlog and I video nothing for it.
Can you hand me the sanding block?
Yes. It's one of.
I can recreate
I know,
it.
but that was more fun. Is the wrong way?
Or maybe it just needs a little bit more cut off.
Take off a little bit. Let's see if it fits. Is that the one we're using?
I don't know. Perfecto.
That's great.
Yeah, it does. All right.
Okay, so we got one. Do you want me to start sanding this one?
Now, you gotta hook it up to spigots.
Spigots. No, pickets. Spindles.
Spindle spigots.
Looks really official. All right.
Our railing is done. Now we just have to put the handrail in.
Yay!
I think it looks pretty good.
I think it does too.